I see it. Just sneaking through there. National Library of Australia. Last morning in Canberra. Few day holiday. Quick little debrief, check in. What's goody? Woo-hoo! The depth and the reality of the law of attraction or manifestation, positive emotions being the driving and dominating force in your life, having an image, desires, goals, dreams, ambitions, doing what you can for life, what you can for yourself, giving to others, whether it's your service or kindness, generosity, physically being an active member in life, and reaping the rewards for it. This weekend has been pretty epic, to say the least. We've got through it. We've understood some things, seen some things, spoken to some people, got some great insight, furthering self-development and the end goal, chief definite aim, chief definite major purpose. But physically tuning in more and more into depth within myself and the universe around me. Things are happening. Things are happening for the right reason, in strange and mysterious ways. But what I've been putting out there the last few weeks prior to this trip, these things that I've been putting out there and imagining, have come to fruition. That my thoughts, my imaginations have transmuted themselves into physical reality by simply changing my mind, changing my belief system, my paradigm, that which I've been brought up to know and understand, tweaking some things and changing some things, and things are popping off, things are happening. Life's a long-term game. Obviously Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's been consistent and persistent with this life and dream and little route that you're on. It's just about sticking to it, staying on the straight and narrow, not getting too down, fall off the bandwagon. That's why we fall, is to learn to get back up. You get back up again. You keep getting stronger, you keep getting better at it, you bounce back quicker, become more resilient, have more strength, more courage, more faith. Stayed there 2 nights ago in Civic, and 2 of these positive emotions that I've been manifesting and desiring for the last few weeks was romance and sex. And it happened so naturally with a woman that was so natural and pure and loving and kind. But it was just this funny thing that I'd been practicing these other few strong positive emotions, and I knew that it was coming towards me. I could feel it. And when it came, I was able to just enjoy the moment, enjoy the warm embrace of a woman's touch. She's a jacket tight, know what I mean, my bitches? But yeah, no, it's really funny how life works. You got to give a bit to get a bit. The more you give, the more you get. There's a lot of things happening in this world right now, and we can either stay in the slow lane or the fast lane. Shift lanes. You want to go fast, put your indicators on, foot to the floor and gun it. You want to slow down, take everything in, enjoy the scenery, slow down, indicate back into the slow lane, just chill, cruise, observe, look around. But just know that the slow lane isn't a bad lane to be in, but things will happen slowly. Sometimes if you want to speed the process up, you've got to get into the fast lane, and as you're in that fast lane, you might see people in the slow lane that will trigger something in your mind, want to give you a bit of change. Think, I don't want to be like that, I want to be like them. I want to do this, I don't want to do that. You kind of weave yourself through life and adapt what you like, what makes you happy, what gets you ticking, what's going to bring you gain, support, strength, faith, desire, hope, romance, have enthusiasm. And positivity seems to be this thing that I've been realising within myself. Some days I'll be too high, and the next day I'll be not low, but a bit exhausted, a bit flat. And on those times, the flat days are still continuously practicing the positivity, but knowing that, slow down, take it in. Another big thing is alcohol, that legal suppressant they sell all around the world. Getting drunk, not necessarily even drunk, but knowing that lowers the vibration of yourself. Yes, good can come out of it, but good can also come out of it when you're not having these substances to fill a void or fill a desire or, get a bit loose. And that's another thing, I think, when I have these flat days, that's because of that. Getting on the sauce, having some terps, and knowing that for where I'm going in life, that's not what I need to be doing. So this is the small things that you go through life. The more you get into it, the more you realise, the more you see and feel. When you see and feel things that, they might be good, but they're not necessarily going to get you to that next step, that next step, that next step. So it's a real tricky thing to navigate this life. As there's a big pelican out there. That's a big bird. Isn't that graceful? Small things like that. And what you desire the most in life, what you're the most passionate about, gravitate towards that. Lovely woman Alice told me on the weekend to get back to nature. Something that I've distanced myself from. Even in a suburban space like a city, there's still urban spaces and outdoor spaces, nature. So something as simple as this before I leave is a good way to end my holiday of wham bam, thank you ma'am, the doof doof, go to woe, ups and downs. Just get a look at that pelican over there. And what a majestic animal. Having a little look, saying what's for brekkie. But you got to stay strong, you got to stay staunch. You got to keep looking after number one, your family, those around you, your work colleagues, people in the community, randoms that you see on the street. Thank people for their assistance and their hard work. Appreciate life. You got to give till you get. Ooh, hoorah!